you didn't see everything they had to do to get there. That well, you gotta like lock in. Like it's gonna take some time, some sacrifices, some hard nights, but like you're gonna feel the success coming. Like everything don't. Some people it happen faster than other people. It's just how it is. But you just gotta stay the course and like just lock in. Like you can sacrifice from like being around everybody, going or something like that. You gotta make. If you don't make sacrifice, you ain't never gonna like get where you need to be. You gotta like cut certain stuff off that's push you back. Like if you don't do that, it's gonna be hard. So that's how, that's how I feel though. Like you just gotta lock in, buy in. Cause if you know what to do and you doing it, it's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen. It might take a little time, but it's gonna go your way. Just patience. Patience is key.
The B2S Podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
You didn't see everything they had to do to get there. That well, you gotta like lock in. Like it's gonna take some time, some sacrifices, some hard nights, but like you're gonna feel the success coming. Like everything don't. Some people it happen faster than other people. It's just how it is. But you just gotta stay the course and like just lock in. Like you can sacrifice from like being around everybody, going or something like that. You gotta make. If you don't make sacrifice, you ain't never gonna like get where you need to be. You gotta like cut certain stuff off that's push you back. Like if you don't do that, it's gonna be hard. So that's how, that's how I feel though. Like you just gotta lock in, buy in. Cause if you know what to do and you doing it, it's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen. It might take a little time, but it's gonna go your way. Just patience. Patience is key.
The B2S Podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop Motivated Apparel and grab yourself some Motivated Apparel today.
I just gotta go handle business right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I saw the post, I was like, dang. But I was happy at the same time. But I was happy at the same time. I was like, man, Art got another opportunity to go do what he need to do, man. And I'm glad, man. I'm glad and sad at the same time. But we always gonna be connected at the hip, so that ain't gonna change nothing. And that's why I always kept hitting you up. And sometimes I'll hit you on Instagram because we had a kid transfer a couple, I think it's been 2 years ago on us now, and he was in that that little wave that went to Lakeland, just family situation. So that was said. So he still hung around, came by, and he was doing good and everything. You know, he had got hurt, but I don't know if it was the ACL, MCL, something he had, something he was out. And no, I think it was no. It was something that it had in mind. He was in the stands one night, and me and him was talking. And the first thing I asked him was, I said, "Man, how your mental is?" Because even though I never played, I understand. You know, on that level, whether I understand, and you know, these like all my sons. You know what I'm saying? So now I always tell them, it ain't about you carrying that ball, man. I love y'all because of y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with that football. God brought me here. I wanted a son. He got a sense of humor. He ain't give me no son. I got 2 girls. But I got hundreds of sons all over the world. You know what I'm saying? That God has allowed me to mentor over the years. And that's important, man. That's why you have to be able to, you know, have that discernment with people in your life and stuff like that. And like I say, when I met his mom and his pop, man, I was like, man, them some good people, man. I was like, man, it's almost like you just instantly become family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, people that come from good stock, they move different when they listen. Mm-hmm. You know, they move different, and so we seen a lot of the just with the draft that happened this weekend. Like I said, man, I learned just talking to him. You know what I'm saying, with his situation, and then Dexter, when I had a conversation with him, his was similar. And like I said, people don't talk about that stuff, man. So that's why I wanted to kind of hit on that a little bit. You know, that is that jerk and go motion. You know, they can play with your emotions like that, and that is stressful.
Oh yeah.
You know how stressful. I mean, you can go to work at any time, and they can just like, you ain't got no job today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That quick.
Just that quick.
They like cut the strings, then retie the strings, cut the strings again.
Yeah. You know.
You know what? I be going to work. I be about to quit. Every 10 minutes. I was did it today. Lord, I gotta do it. Lord, I know you got a plan for my life.
Nah, that's how it be though.
It be like that, man.
You gonna quote the scripture? Follow the players draft. I know you said you know you got it for me.
The players, the prosper, not need no.
Oh man. Oh man.
Walk up out of here, boy.
Oh man.
All right, so the Edmonton Elks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have you went to go visit, or not yet? So you just found out there?
Yeah, my first time gonna be Monday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my first time, so
Yeah.
I'm excited though.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Different environment.
Oh yeah, he ain't no joke. Like, you know what get me though, AP is like he's not a boastful person, but I like how he do it though. He be like, well, you know, man, you all right now. I just tell them, because the kids be trying, they be trying. I'm like, well, y'all just try anything. I'm like, okay, all right.
I be like, all right.
Okay.
You find out. I ain't gotta say nothing. You just find out.
You know what I'm saying?
You just find out. That's simple.
Oh my God! So let me ask you this, AP folk. You know, like everybody got a different definition for success. Like, what would you say your definition of success is? Mm-hmm. Your mentality is different, so I'm just kind of curious.
I think it's based off the person, really, because you can't use it. Really, you can't use a definition. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta have like your own success for like what you want to do, like your accomplishments, and like have you met them? Like I set like goals for myself. That's how I feel successful, because I achieved them goals, not because everybody else. Yeah, like I set them goals for myself. People can say I'm not successful because I'm still not in NFL, but I got there. That was a goal. I like was there able to help my parents. That was a goal. Help my sisters. That was a goal. Like, be good, like, for myself. Be a resource for, like, kids in high school now. Yeah. Like, I'm successful because them the goals I set for myself, and I succeeded in them goals. But, like, I feel like the definition is just based off how you personally use it. Like, that's how I use it. Like, I set a standard for myself. I met them standard. So I feel like I'm successful because that's what I set up for myself. So it's just different. It's just based off. Everybody got their own definition. Everybody got their own opinion of how they want to use it. So I feel like for me, that's how my definition of success.
So you got babies?
Yeah, I got kids, so that's another reason why I do what I do. Because now it's a little different. Because usually I could just leave. I didn't have kids. So it's just my mom, dad, sisters. They already grown. Like my sisters was in college. My mom, them, they already grown. They work. So it wasn't nothing to, dang, I need to be home. Now I got kids. So I'm like, I feel to leave. I'm used to being around them. I got them now because I feel to leave. So I got them for till Sunday. So I'm like, I feel to leave them. So it's a little different. It's a little more thoughts in my head. Like, should I? Is this the right decision? So that's the only thing that's different. Because, like, they come first. And then you got to make sacrifices, too. Like, what's best for your kids, your family. I feel like that's best. Because I already discussed, like, this is what I'm fit to do. Is this straight? Is there a way for them to, like, still come up there? So before I signed, I made sure all that was straight already. Exactly. I ain't want to sign then. Yeah. They be like, nah.
You already gave me.
So I just made sure everything was straight before I even signed. So now I got the green light. Okay, so I can sign. My kids still see me, can fly. So I think, like, I got to make sure I'm still connected with them before I do anything. But that's the most important part. Because I always told myself, like, I ain't feel to be no dad. That's not that. Like, that's not active. Definitely if they already stay local. Yeah. Like, I can't be like that. Like, my pops was always there, no matter, like, where he was at. He was there. Like, I knew what he looked like. We chill, we kidded. So I'm like, I got to do the same thing. I like when my daughter be like, daddy, daddy. I like that. She know who I am. She recognized me. So that's how I be feeling like I do it. That's what I do it for. First is family, mom and dad. Now it's for the kids. Because, like, I'm like, who they looking up to. Or they really can't process that right now because they still young. But, like, at a certain point, I'm like, hey, Pops like he like that. Like, he got a name for himself. Like, they proud to be like, that's my dad. He played football. You know, he do certain stuff in the community, stuff like that. Because, you know, these days it's hard. Like, kids hard. They, like, embarrass you just based off of what your parents and all that. So I feel like I got to set an example. Yeah. And then, like, while they get older, put that into them, how they mindset, like, kind of how I was. I can't force it, but I can, like, lay it on the table and then let them go the direction they want to go. I can't control everything they do. Definitely these days with social media and stuff, but I can do the best I can to make sure they know at least know right from wrong. Right. So when they make a decision, they already know this could happen. So they be like, have a son, you know, play football and all that. I got a son now, but he not a junior. I want him to be him. Like, he ain't got to be me. Then they gonna be like, dang, make him play football, make him do this. I'm like, what? I could put him in sports. Like, my mom put me in sports when I was 4. I didn't, like, know better. Like, that's why I just end up doing it, just to try that. I could do that with him, but, like, once he get older, whatever you play golf, tennis, whatever you want to do, school, dentist, whatever you want to do. I'm like, that's you. I'm not for to force you to be a football player. Like, it's not for everybody. He might not like getting tackled. He might not like hitting people, stuff like that. He might like doing something else. Like, right. Exactly. It might could bring more money with less stress and less body injury. So I'm like, that's on them. Like, what my kids want to do, I'm gonna support them. Like, no matter what they do.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad you said that, man, because, like, what you said is kind of like my definition of success too. It ain't about what you got. It ain't about what you obtain. It's just about who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? If you say you're going to do something and you do it, then that means you're successful at it. So if you set a goal for yourself and you accomplish that goal, you're successful at it. It ain't got nothing to do with what you got. Because I always tell people, man, when you equate success to external things, money, house, cars, even relationships, when you look at that as success, when those things are removed away from your life, then you looking at success as eluded itself. It moved out of your life too, and I can't even put myself in attachment and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I tell the kid, I said, because what happens is now things sink into your mind like, man, I'm a failure. No, you're not a failure. Failure is an event. It happens. You get over it, and then you move on to the next thing. Failure isn't a person. It's an event. And so you allow seeds to creep into your mind, and now you got to fight a mental battle that you self-inflicted yourself with. Yeah. Because not everybody wants to equate success. Man, look at what I got. I don't care what you got, dog. I really don't. I'm happy for you, but I'm like, AP, I don't care.
Nah, for real. I don't be caring for real.
It's at the end of the day, if I get up and say, you know what, I'm gonna make my wife breakfast in bed in the morning. If I do it, I'm successful. If I don't, I fail. Past tense, because I didn't do it.
They're definitely successful if you making your wife breakfast. For sure, you serving the person who cover you. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's a win-win all day.
Yeah. And as a society, I think we done got so superficial with stuff. And it's killing the generation, man. And so it's we got some work to do.
People are the bridges.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Like from last week's episode into now with AP, when AP said that when he was in the tough spot, the real tough spot, you said moms was hitting you every day. Mom was that bridge for where you at right now. On last week when bro was like, when he was on the side of the curb crying, and his coach saw him and pulled over and talked to him, his coach was the bridge that helped him get there. So relationships, bro, you can't do nothing. People need people.
People need people.
It ain't about what you do, it's about a connection you have with another person.
There you go. Yeah.
All the time. As iron sharp as iron, one person sharp as another.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And with that being said, I got a question, bro. What kind of legacy you want to leave beyond what's been written in the stat sheet? Like, because your story is still being written, especially now having this experience. Like,
that's good.
What legacy you see yourself leaving beyond the stats you create?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Even how you worded it, that was good. That was good. Gave him something to think about.
No, for real.
And I believe it's continuous, bro. Because, bro, you have, it's so much more to you than just football. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have avenues and streams of different.
Yeah.
So it's like,
to be honest, I don't want my legacy to just be about football. Like, everybody already knew that. Like, it's what I can do besides that. Like coaching, doing camps. Like, it's football, but it's not me playing. Right. It's like, it's about other people. It's not about me. That's the reason why I do camps. Because then I be at games, little kids coming to me, I was at your camp, they be having my shirt. So like that mean a lot to me. Like, I see kids with my shirt, like representing, see me, dap me up, we can take a picture. Like, I don't like stuff being about me. That's what it's like. Resources. Nah, football, it kind of ended at some point. So now it's for me to be a resource for other people. Like, that what type of like legacy I need. Like, I want to be there for other people. And like, I didn't have that when I was in high school growing up. I had moms and pops. We ain't have no other players that come back, talk. It's like, this how such and such is. Now that I'm that resource and I had some success and like in playing football, now I can come back and give knowledge to the youth. Because that's more important right now. Because the youth is everywhere right now. So for me to be like a resource, people, and I learned, and you told me this, they don't really like. They can listen to him, but they're not gonna listen to him because he's older. So they gonna listen to somebody that's in that position.
Exactly.
So I was like, that's what I need to do. But like, he a good speaker. Like he gonna say like some stuff that gonna have you. Oh, all right. He gonna have you, yeah, for real. But it's hard. But at the same time, it be for real. When he be talking, I be like, and he said something then, I'll be thinking about it the rest of the day. But like with them, he can say everything like powerful like that, but it's harder for them to listen. Cause they're like, in their head, well, he don't know nothing about it. He older, like he don't know nothing about what's going on. So now when I say, see, but like their mindset be different. So now, he talked to me a lot. He's like, you need to speak. Like, tell them your story. Like, I did a couple times. I'm like, yeah, they really like listen to me. And I already got a name for myself. So it's like, then he came and talked to us. Like he did this and this and that. And it was recent. And then like it was years ago. So like, damn, we need to lock in. Cause he just did it. He know what it takes. He know how school is. So I feel like that's like my reasoning. That's what legacy I want to pick. I don't want them to. He was a good player. He ran this and ran that at Ohio State in college. He scored a touchdown in NFL. I want to be like what I did after that. I had raised kids, been good in the community for the youth, and like start businesses, connect with different people, like that type of legacy. I don't be caring about football like at all. Like it happened. I did it. I'm happy that I did it.
Yeah.
Because it put me in different positions, but
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not for the.
Yeah.
This what I need to do. I'm gonna work out every day. I need to play football. It's not that because I know it don't last forever. I can't do this forever. Exactly. So there's other stuff in this world that I need to be doing, and then I be linking with him. Then I be talking. You know, I like my camps though. People be, every year, when you gonna have one this year? I'm like, yeah, you know I'm down. You know we're gonna do it in July. Like we always gonna run. Yeah, we gonna run it. We gonna run the camp every year. I ain't do it one year because I injured.
Right.
But I did it after that. So I'm gonna do one again this year. So I feel like that's my reasoning for like the people, the community, my kids, and like the youth. Cause like people be happy when I do stuff like that. Like they don't be caring about the football stuff. They be like, dang, he I appreciate you for doing this and that. Not even what I did in football. It's like what I'm doing for they kids. They hit me up, can I train their kids and stuff like that. So I feel like that's the type of like legacy that I'm gonna have besides toting the rock, really.
Yeah, because now you the bridge.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
Yeah. He used football as a resource. Football was a resource for him. Exactly. And that's another thing I always tell the kids. I say, you make it to the league, then what? It's a platform to do something bigger than what you think. You know what I'm saying? And your purpose is even always bigger than what we think. If you really look at it.
Yeah.
You know, because once you really come into the fullness of what you were supposed to do, it ended up being so much bigger than what you could ever think. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Just being a resource, man. That's what it's all about. So yeah. So that's good. That's good.
That's really good.
That's real good. Yeah. Yeah. And I like the fact, you know, the story is still there. As long as you got life in your breath, your story is forever being written. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost like I tell people, how you write book? I said, listen, man, you just write. Everybody got a different, that's what you got editors for. And I said this on other podcasts. I said, that's what you got editors for, you got proofreaders for. If you don't have that accessible tool, you may have to pay somebody to do it. But at the end of the day, your job is to just write your story, and then they help you put it together. So people get too caught up in the formalities and stuff, and then you get certain people. Well, you need to do it this way. Well, you think about your chapters, and yeah, you're gonna do that, but it ain't in a certain order. Because people try to tell people, well, you got to do it this way. No, because when writer's block does happen. you start writing, and then it just be like, man, they ain't got nothing. And then it'll be some days you be like, man, they ain't finna do nothing. Then stuff just right there, and you start, so you got to learn how to compartmentalize that stuff. And that's why, it's very important to surround yourself with good people, man. Man, I can't wait to see what the future holds, man. I'm happy for you, with your opportunity, in Canada and everything. But just outside of that, man, just see where God gonna take you with relationships and stuff like that, man. Because you always had, and people that know you, you've always had your head on straight. Ain't none of us perfect, but we all learn from mistakes and things that we make, and even the successes that we make. You learn from that. Yeah. And but man, this has been a real candid. So, is anything before we get up out of here, man? Anything you want to share with the audience, whatever that may be?
Probably just trust the process. Yeah. Really, whatever you got going on, whatever you want to do, you can't give up. Even though it's a lot of distraction. Mm-hmm. And you see you seeing so many people having success on social media, but you didn't see everything they had to do to get there. Mm-hmm. That you gotta lock in. It's gonna take some time, some sacrifices, some hard nights, but you gonna feel the success coming. Everything some people it happen faster than other people. Mm-hmm. It's just how it is, but you just gotta stay the course and just lock in. You can sacrifice from being around everybody, going out or something like that. You gotta make, if you don't make sacrifice, you ain't never gonna get where you need to be. You gotta cut certain stuff off that's gonna push you back. If you don't do that, it's gonna be hard. So that's how that's how I feel though. You just gotta lock in, buy in, because if you know what to do and you doing it, it's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen. It might take a little time, but it's gonna go your way. It's just patience. Patience is key. I feel that was good for me. I understood me. I understood what I want to do. I ain't care about what everybody else doing, because I know it take time to get where you need to be. With football, people ain't just good. People train. People work out. People get their body right. They got to eat healthy, get massages, chiropractor. How Tom Brady last so long? That man took care of himself. You just see Super Bowls. You don't see after the game he go home, get massages, chiropractor, ice tub. You don't see none of that. You just see he out there with a helmet on. So you got to understand the stuff he do behind closed doors. Them tough times. It's tough behind closed doors. You don't know what people going through. You just see them in the spotlight. So you gotta understand, the dark times, that's when you gotta stay strong. Cause everything could be going good, then boom. It could be something that might throw you off a little bit. But you gotta, how can I handle this but still be straight? Well, you gotta have resources or somebody to talk to. My mom, my godmom. I got people I can, certain situations, it's somebody I can say something to. So I feel you just gotta have somebody in your corner, to even push you. Cause people ain't gonna, they ain't gonna let me fall off. People be on me, tying up. So I feel that helped me. Just you gotta have some, it's somebody there. It's you got somebody has somebody, a best friend. It don't have to be, it could be anybody. Somebody you knew from work. It's somebody you could talk to. Somebody understands you. It's somebody in the world that gonna understand you. So that's all you gotta do. Just stay strong. You can't give up. You gotta have faith. Just be patient. Cause everything gonna go your way. It just take time.
Thanks. Yeah, man, that's good. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk some more. We definitely gonna talk some more. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, man, I love this man like my own son, man. I can't never, like, y'all be making me feel old, man. I done been out there. I done been out there alone.
Nah, I feel old now because my little sister 21.
Yeah.
My little sister 21. So I'm like, and my mama already feel old. I'm like, I feel old too. I'm about to be 29. So I'm like, then I get 30, it just, yeah. It just keep going up.
Yo, right.
So
yo, my boy.
yeah, I'm feeling older too. Even though I'm young to some people, I feel older in my own way. Yeah, so.
Yeah, boy. Man, on the second half of the time spectrum. Yeah, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we close out, man?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I think he said it.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I think nothing else need to come behind that.
Yeah. Well, man, once again, AP, man, we definitely thank you for coming back, and we're gonna definitely have you back, man, to share some of your experiences. And man, hey, Blueprint Nation, man, thank y'all for the support, man. Y'all go follow him. He go do his thing in Canada. And just like you said, man, trust the process, man. I know this, that's been a big thing with him. He's always telling people trust the process because his process has been a process, just as everybody else's. Ours have been, yours have been. But in the end, you just got to keep pushing through and make it to the end. Don't quit. Yeah, so, man, this has been a live one, man. We thank y'all for joining us on tonight, man. We're going to get out your hair. Man, y'all enjoy the rest of your week. Y'all know how we like to get up out of here. Shoot for the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. And if you think different and be different, you'll have the opportunity to live different. And once again, we'll see you on the other side of success. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.